the most neglected aspects of web development is checking on the page speed. And Google has been putting more emphasis on page speed, and they've launched Core Web Vitals. It's been around for a while, but now it actually has more relevance. So let's say you are a personal injury attorney in Atlanta, and I'm just going to copy this address right here and paste it in and analyze that site so that you can get an idea of if they pass or fail. Now, this site passed. It means everything is on the up and up and that their site loads pretty quick, and we'll wait to see what the performance issues are, if any. And in the meantime, let's copy another URL to see if they pass or fail. So as you can see, the performance is 86, accessibility 88, best practices 77, and their SEO is 100. So there are some areas that they can work on, and these do affect your overall rankings in Google as well. But let's look at another site to see if they pass or fail. Takes a little bit of time here to run the analysis. And while that's running, you can see here that it failed. And the reason it failed is because it's at this 2.8, and you really need this to be below 2.0. So as soon as you see it's above 2.0, this is going to fail. And the same thing applies for this. These two factors have a big impact on your Core Web Vitals. So if your site is above 2.0 here and 2.0 here, then you're going to get this failed. And Google knows that your site is failing. So it does have an impact on your website's ranking. Again, the performance is pretty poor. It's 43. It's in the red. So they have some work to do to improve their overall website. Again, you can see the speed index 17.2. That's not good. Now, Google also gives you the opportunities to fix the various issues. They let you know which ones are the most severe, which are the ones in red, and then the orange, which is just to let you know, it's more of a warning more so than the critical aspects right here. And again, all of these are in red, a few orange, and accessibility is only 64, and that's not good as well. So whenever you see these kinds of issues on your site, you want to make sure that you fix it and get your score up into the range of at least, I would say, 85 and above for performance. And you want to make sure your SEO is as close to 100 as possible, and that you're doing all of the best practices, because all of these have a factor in where you rank. Now, this guy is actually ranking pretty well still, but there are other factors that come into play with SEO, so he's probably doing really well with those other factors. But overall, whenever you see this, it's never a good sign, because the more impact that Google gives, or relevance that Google gives to Core Web Vitals, the more likely this guy is going to drop in the rankings based off of his performance. So let's just keep that in mind. Always check your page speed insights so that you have an idea of where your site stands. Google actually owns this, so this is not like third-party information. This is directly from Google, and it's exactly what Google sees when they visit your site and they do an analysis. So keep that in mind when you're building out your site, or you have a site that's been around for a while. Go to pagespeed.web.dev, put in your URL, check to see if you pass Core Web Vitals, and if you don't, then it's time to start getting some of these fixes done as soon as possible.